Cable.
We can just use this one.
Oh, I can just plug it straight in.
Yeah.
I think I'll have enough length.
Yeah. Right, we'll run next to each other.
I'll whip it out for you now. Let me know as well. The last game I did, the sound was a little bit too loud or
Yeah, I'll let you know.
So you can hear me, can't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, just let me know. But this is what I got.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Plenty. Yeah. So I'll leave this with you. Set up my notes.
What's your name?
Max.
Tom.
Help us level the playing field. Sign the parliamentary petition today to fuel the growth and fund the game.
Do you have a volume thing on that, or because yeah.
No.
All right, I've got one on the camera.
Okay, perfect. Sweet. Bulleen come to Keilor Park today with the chance to go to the top of the table again after losing top spot last round. In front of them is a Keilor Park side who have boosted its team with some handy recruits, but Bulleen have done much the same, bringing in some top talent. While the second place Lions will head into this as favourites, Keilor will be doing all they can to get the win, as they will feel the extra need to put some results on the board this season with their flurry of new recruits they've picked up in the mid-season transfer window. Keilor must also get their points on the board to make a late charge for the finals, as they currently sit in 12th with a 3-4-8 record. So here we are, round 16 of the Senol NPLW Victoria Women's Competition. It's Keilor Park hosting Bulleen. And let's get this show on the road. Kick off there, and Bulleen getting a bit of field position early. Number of new faces out there for either side. A couple of handy pickups in the mid-season transfer window. Here's Marja Markowski. We will keep an eye on the golden boot scenario in this game. Marja Markowski equal with Kelly McGrody in the Essendon Royals. And that's a shot on target. Maggie Byrne to collect it. It must be said, the conditions out there are a little bit wet and soggy, so players will have to deal with those.
Get beyond.
And an early turnover, so the ball just up for grabs at the moment. Runa Commodore up there for Keilor Park. And this will be Grace Johnston working this one up the line. Grace Johnston, born in WA. She's a mid-season transfer. Just finished her season with Perth Glory in the A-League. Thrown in, and here's Abby Holmes using her strength. The ball just stays behind her, and they work this one up the line now. Salah onto this one, the number 9 for Bulleen. Working it around, the 19-year-old. Bunnell now. It's a nice build up there. Bomford to Markowski. It's an early shot for Marja Markowski and goes out for a goal kick. One of the dangerous players to look out for this afternoon. Marja Markowski won the Golden Boot in 2024 and the Golden Medal that season. Kicked 20 goals, and she's already having a stellar campaign. She scored last week in the 96th minute to get a 3-3 draw it was with Avondale. A late goal there and crucial one. So it's played up the line. Goes over Johnston's head and headed there by Emily Bunnell, the American midfielder, wearing the number 16 for Bulleen, and what looks to be a headband. She'll head of that one and goes the way of Bulleen. That's Caitlin Carrick there, the number 11 for Keilor Park, one of their mid-season recruits. The young Matilda's attacker, played with Melbourne City in the A-League in the season just gone by. What a flick from Marja Markowski, one of the superstars out there this afternoon.
Now we got to run. Good, Verena.
Here's Yates. Assessing her options.
Step.
The captain in Kane. Flicks it to Bomford. And back to Yates now. On the front foot early here, Bulleen Lions. And this is an opportunity in towards the near post, and it just couldn't get to Bomford there, but a nice run on the outside there from Ashley Jordan.
Hey, we got to get set early up for it.
Interesting option there from Maggie Byrne, but it works out superbly. Gets to Johnston, and here's Mitchell. So we've got Grace Johnson, born in WA, and then you got Grace Mitchell, who's also from WA, and a number of players from this Keilor outfit coming from the far west of Australia.
Get to the edge. Me, you can push a bit.
Grace Johnston, that one just falling a little bit short
There.
towards the teammate in Grace Mitchell. Ingles going to work this one back to Maggie Byrne. Going here, going the way of Keilor Park. A couple of Bulleen members not happy with
Hey!
the throwing going
Get it
through his way there. They're going to have to quickly move on though because
Good.
Keilor Park are pressing.
Gotta win
Kane
that.
with a
Gotta win.
magical tap.
Yes, great.
Maybe just not enough on the tap. Brilliant work there from Grace Mitchell. Almost gets out to Runa Commodore, but doesn't in the end. Here's Ashley Jordan. Out on that far side up against Mia Power. Power is too powerful.
Good time.
And Ingles now. The ball rests with her. Out to the American defender in Leighton. Just going to skid on and go out.
Neil, Sanders on there.
Beautiful afternoon. A bit of rain just earlier today, but it's cleared up and it goes out. It will be the Keilor Park throw-in.
Get going, Hinder.
Another throw in here for the home team. They'll be pretty pumped up. There'll be a lot of fans here today supporting the team in purple and hoping for a good result because they've picked up a few really good players in the mid-season transfer window.
Keep coverage on it. Keep coverage on it.
And I will mention, Bulleen Lions have also picked up a couple of stars.
Yeah, getting you. Our ball.
And one of those stars is Buttress, who was the NPL Victoria gold medal winner. Now, Buttress, we don't see her name on either the starting 11 or the bench, so that might be a future player who we see for Bulleen. So they're missing her today.
Good. Yeah, go on, Grace.
Yeah, my mail tells me that Keilor Park have also, while they've gained a lot of good talent, they've also lost a little bit. And Maggie Lenner, I believe, has potentially made a transfer mid-season. So here come Bulleen now, whipping this one around. Funnel now, time and space for her. And dribbling through number 13, Roger Markowski's there. Tell you what, she looks dangerous early in this encounter here at Keilor Park. Kane now. Grace passing it. Holmes, nice work. They continue. Mitchell on the ball. The number 44 out to the Japanese midfielder, Runa Commodore. That's a beauty. Holmes just can't get to it.
Back in. Let's go.
So
Good. Get across. Keep working, G.
they're lost. The goalkeeper before Bulleen rolls it out.
Yeah, good. Go on, Gary Jets. Hey, tonight.
Carrick playing up front alongside Abby Holmes. Pomford passes it out. Brilliant from Mia Power. Playing at left back. Passing this one down to Runa Commodore. The home side. Score still 0-0. Holmes. Play continues. Henderson. Well, I thought Henderson did the job there, but unfortunately, perhaps a little bit too much physicality. Georgia Henderson, captain of Preston. She came over mid-season, so a huge transfer in the middle of the season, and she's one of their good pickups for Keilor Park. Here's Sarah Kane. Grace Mitchell. A little bit too much on that one. Play continues. I was going to say. Grace Johnston not happy about the foul being called.
Good, Abby. Go, catch up with that. Kick.
Marja Markowski. Wow. Well, it's not a yellow card, but it's the last player. Bulleen want to get a yellow. Catlin, friend there, the coach of Bulleen, would have been a bit nervous there for a second. Cannot have your superstar goal scorer on a yellow early in the game. Layden plays this one up the line. They might even skid through, I'll tell you what. Skidding on, it's hard to judge, but Elisa Delos there all over that one, the 25-year-old goalkeeper.
You'll get there, Grace.
Nice work there from Benel, keeps it in. Still going.
Bang.
Pressure being applied here from Ingles. That's a matchup. Ingles v Markovsky. Nice work there from Salah. Setting up the play. Bomford. Annabelle Yates. Dribbling past one. Then into the box. Ingles does well.
Well, handle. Again, who we got? Yeah, good.
This ball's thrown in.
Help her there! Help her!
Jordan.
Good, Marina! Out!
Right on from Commodore, working deep in defence to put in a nice tackle.
Hey!
Whistle's blown, it goes the way of Keilor Park. So, Ava Reedus there going down. But foul did go the way of Ava Breedis. She joined after finishing the A-League season with Canberra United. Canberra United, I watched their first final, which they lost. It was an elimination final. Lost that one to Melbourne victory. But they had a good season, Canberra, and hopefully for them, it's not their last in the A-League. Better there. Ball kept in there from Carrick. The number 11. Layden to Mitchell. Ball stays in. Things might open up. Ingles with the big ball to be won. Does well so far. Oh wow, that's a big whistle there because it stopped Bulleen from going forward. Henderson, ball goes past her, Markovsky now.
Hey, got to stay up there for it! Hey, in! Hang on, get it! Carrots, get close down, behave!
Layden.
Get him!
Ball's pretty skinny entry, you'd say. And it goes out here for a corner. Keilor's first corner of the game. Hope you're enjoying the start of this one. Plenty of good football on show so far. Bruna Commodore standing over this one. And there's a break in play. Referee's just having a chat here. Don't know what this is about. So, what I'm hearing is the goals are off centre. So, it's not an update you'll be very familiar with, but the goals are potentially off centre, is what I heard through my ears. So, we're going to see the officials getting to work here, getting their hands dirty on the posts, and they're going to try and centre them up, apparently. So that's where we're at the moment out here at Keilor Park. And while we wait for that, we may just take a break and just get yourself a cup of tea, because this might take 1 or 2 minutes. Well, after all that, we're back underway. Commodore to take this. Dangerous ball, back post. No one's there. Henderson at the back. We'll get to it. And it goes out. It will be a goal kick.
Good, Marina. Second one.
Margie Markovsky on this one.
Mia! Yeah, Mia, go on!
Mia doing a good job, putting some pressure on up the field.
Good, Jay, well handled. You ran through us this one, Jay. Yeah, well done. We're not set up for it. Well done.
Here comes Mitchell. Out to Johnston. On her left foot. Runa's there. Controls it. Shoots! Great save. Delos with their right glove. Kicking that one over. And saving the day for Bulleen. Superb work from Runa. I don't know how she controlled that. Just at full stretch, got hold of it and put in a nice shot. It was on target, and a great save there by the 25-year-old. So Runa Commodore now to take this quarter. And towards the near post, Layden's there.
Get on it! Go now!
The volley.
Relax.
And here's a bit of time and space now. Grace Johnston works it out to Mitchell from one Western Australian to the other. And he's home. The English superstar. On her right foot. First time ball. It's a good one, but it just trickles out. And Keilor Park here. Some good promising moments. Pressing forward. It's 12th v second today. A lot at stake. Bulleen with the chance to go to the top of the table. Keilor Park needing to win to really get their season going. Markovsky does well. Things open up. It's 3v3 at the moment. Marja Markovsky working hard. Just too much on that ball and well defended there by Keilor. Johnston putting in a nice pass. She's been busy to start this one. Working this one. There's it. Emily Bernal. Up to Jordan. Bomford loses it. And we're in for a bit of a reset now. Bernal, Markovsky. Great header there from Power. Foul given. And Keilor Park there with the ball. Carrick, that's a slick header.
Good, up! A swing!
Markovsky.
Bring him out. Yeah, get to him, man. Line me up. Just slide, easy, Grace.
Just working this one around the back here, bit. Bulleen.
That's a ghost, G. Hit! Hey, nice, we've got to react there. Go on, G, go on!
Get through, but only past the couple. Kane, the captain. That's going to work out. Nia Salah. Twisting and turning. Power. Great defence. And Ingles now. Oh, she took a risky touch first up. Almost a penalty, not in the end. And Holmes now up against Redahan.
Run up, get up! Go on,
And
go
just
on!
wants to go up the line rather than back. And a throw in now for Keilor Park. So, after about 20 minutes in this one, we're yet to see too many major chances. I'd have to say Keilor Park, through Runa Commodore, they've probably had the best chance of the game inside the first half an hour. So, Bulleen came out on fire. They had much of the possession, but that was only for the first 5 minutes. Since then, very even match. Here's Power to take the throw-in. Hope you're enjoying this one wherever you're tuning in from. Cracking afternoon. It's a little bit wet out there, but we will just keep an eye on this play. Holmes using her strength brilliantly and wins her team a corner. They're pressing you, Keilor. You can just feel it in the air here, the atmosphere. All the fans are getting up and about. Nice little turnout. Keilor Park, they've lost 3 of their last 4 games, but they have shown some good promise. They had a 3-0 loss to Alamein last week.
Swap with Mia. Mia, swap with Runa.
That was out at Dorothy Laver West Reserve. Emma Ronell scored in the 48th minute to make it 1-0, and then they copped 2 late goals and it ended up being a 3-0 loss. The game before that, I believe I called it, in fact, and they beat Boroondara Eagles. So they've shown some good promise.
She's been held all day there. She's been held.
Ball in towards the penalty spot. It's bouncing. Oh, it just trickles out. There was feet going everywhere there.
Okay, go
And
on.
in the end, Bulleen Lions just survived.
All over him there, go on.
Put your hands in there, Raf.
Yeah, good, Johnny.
Ingles, she scored 1 goal this season. That came from a corner. It was a beautiful header. It was against Essendon Royals. Here's Commodore. In towards, it's Ingles there with a potential header. Henderson on her right boot. It's blocked. It goes out. They're pressing here. Back-to-back corners now. Throw in for Keilor Park. The Lions are undefeated in their last 6 games. They've had 2 draws and 4 wins. They've been in good form. But at the moment, a couple of headaches for the Bulleen Lions, who are based out at the Veneto Club.
Win!
Marja Markovsky, she's been kept pretty quiet so far.
Yes, and go! Keep working, Runa, go on! Keep working!
A bit of a ricochet, and Maggie Byrne gets to it. Nice Johnston. Picks it up the line. She's already gotten on the scoreboard for Keilor so far this season. Jordan passes it out. Here's the Tassie midfielder, Bomford. Weighing up her options. Uses Kane eventually.
Come on. Up! Gotta be quicker!
Running
Make
in.
it up, Rita! Make it up!
Ingles and Maggie Byrne. Who's going to be there? It's Maggie Byrne.
Unlucky! Squeeze here, squeeze up!
Bulleen ball.
Good carry! Actually, we need to help with here. Yeah. Tight!
If you've just joined us as well in the last 5 minutes, we did have a delay. The goals weren't centred, so that took up about 1 or 2 minutes, which was an interesting moment in the game. But apart from that, there hasn't been too much that's happened, so I think it's a good time to be joining us in the coverage because things could just really spark up now. As we see a couple of Keilor players heading for a warm-up. Scrambling for the ball, there's a foul called eventually.
We're trucking now, here we go! Good.
Play resumes.
Yeah, Johnny's away.
Mitchell works it to Carrick, the new recruit, and it goes out. Keilor ball. Up the line. Who's going to get to this one? It might be a corner, it will be a throw.
Good! Enzo, you can get him. Yeah, when you see it.
Another throw in.
Set!
Holmes lays it off. Runa Commodore, she almost scored from this sort of part of the pitch earlier. Plays this out nicely towards Smith. Henderson's in there. Runa now. And that's a foul, so another opportunity here for the team in purple. Nice conditions here, not much wind, temperatures at a nice steady 14 to 15 degrees. Prime conditions here for the early part of June, just the start of winter here in Melbourne. A lot of teams, a lot of people would have been thinking that the Bulleen Lions will come away with the win in this one, but so far it really has been Keilor Park. That's a lovely shot! Carrick with the beauty! The new Keilor Park recruit coming in through the mid-season transfer window makes it 1-0. An absolute stunner. Over the wall and straight in. The young Matildas attacker just finished her season with Melbourne City in the A-League, and she's arrived in style here at Keilor Park. She has had a pretty quiet start to the game, hasn't had to do too much, but that was her moment there and she took it. So there we have it. Keilor Park in 12th position. They get the early lead against the team that's second on the ladder. Carrick! Could this be another one? Oh, Carrick's still going! She blocks it and it's almost gone in. Would you believe it? Alyssa Delos
Okay, girls, stop. Put it in.
having to put in some big moments there in goals for Bulleen and Carrick. Hasn't she had a good 3-minute period? Well, it's sure to be a goal of the week contender. There's no doubt about that. Maybe one of the goals of the season there from Caitlin Carrick. Not long until half time. Here's Rena Commodore in towards the penalty spot. Header there, tracking towards the back post. It's Tamsin Smith with the last touch. And it just goes out. Henderson there, heading that one towards the back post. So, Bulleen under immense pressure, and I tell you what, Keilor Park, they are a team. They're a dark horse, really, in this NPLW competition. Henderson doing a great job there. Here's Carrick, the goal scorer, doing super well. And that's very well left from Smith. Almost gets to Commodore. Jordan now, trying to get past two. Power. Well, what's the response to that? The referee's blown the whistle. No card yet. Maybe would have been all ball, but perhaps not. And a foul given there. Might have been Abby Holmes. I'm not sure who put in the tackle. Good to see everyone back up on their feet. So Caitlin Carrick with an absolute stunner here to get us rolling. It's 1-0, Keilor Park, the team in purple, getting out to a nice lead. But be sure, after this game's done, to go back and watch that Caitlin Carrick goal, the 20-year-old. She'll be turning 21 in a few weeks' time. She's certainly ending life as a 20-year-old in fine fashion. Long-range free kick, and here's a chance now for the Lions. They could play this one quickly, but they might look to whip it into the box. Olivia Bomford standing over this. Tassie midfielder. Here she is. Bomford with the delivery in. Nice header there away from Ingles. They're trying to work out what they're going to do with it. Carrick with a nice header. Salah there with the next header. Abigail just to boot it out. Layden. Very good for Layden. Clears it out. Ball gets over the top. Smith does well. Here's Henderson. Here's Carrick. Here's Mitchell. Holmes is offside.
Tied up. Hey, come on.
Bomford with a pass out.
Yes,
Just in
he's
front of
good.
the club rooms there. Beautiful canteen here at Keilor Park.
Step on the brilliant. Yeah, Jake. Get the slide.
I've been here for both men's and women's games, and every time I've come, hospitality's been superb. Nice sick the ball down the line that goes out. More than 100 appearances in this competition from Claudia Mysick. Kane, nicely done. Bomford.
Good, Mills. Back in, Mills.
Nice work from Ingles.
Work, Abby. Step a little as it goes.
Donnell's been busy. Here she is, the American.
Mills,
Mitchell forced their back, and now they're going to try and do everything again, but on the other side of the pitch. This might just trickle out for a goal kick. It does. Just over 5 minutes left in this first half. It's been an entertaining contest. Maggie Byrne ready to take this one. Falls the way of Bulleen. 18-year-old Yates with a nice ball, opens things up. Readers tackled from behind from Smith. Henderson. Here they come now. It's a nice pass in. Here's Mitchell. Oh, she had a golden opportunity. Johnston with the beautiful ball in, fed it through. And Grace Mitchell just unable to finish it off. They've really come to play here, the home team.
Top of it!
Keep it, Kate! Keep it!
You can just feel the pressure mounting here on Bulleen, playing away from home, and they're certainly frustrated at the moment. I'm sure there'll be many Bulleen supporters watching back home. Hello to them, those that haven't made the trip out. Hope you're enjoying this one so far. Mitchell. Ended there by Mia Salah. Mia Salah starting this week. She was on the bench last week as a starter. Here she is, Mia Salah. Holmes. Caught the ball. You wouldn't believe it. You would not believe it.
Come on out of there, too
Where's
easy.
it dirty now?
Good, Terrence, good one. Good winner.
Okay. Said you thought the day was stopped with all the headlines and all the moments. Oh no, it continues.
You can tap right now, Jim.
Here's Ingles.
Press together!
Emily Barnell now. Gonna try and get the composure back after that little catch there. Heart rate's going up a notch. Well, final moments here before half time. That'll be a Keilor Park throw-in. Keilor Park, they're the 2025 VPLW runners-up. State League Div 1 Northwest runners-up in 2023. So they've had a little bit of success over the last 5 years. They've worked themselves up the tiers of Victorian football. And they're doing a good job here so far. Henderson to Carrick. Good ball over the top. It could have fallen Keilor's way. It ends up going the way of Bulleen and they lose the ball. Johnston now on it. Works it back to Layden. Ingles now.
Read it up. Well done, Mel. I will wait for you.
Working this one out on the far side, Commodore.
Well done,
It will be a corner here for Bulleen. Yates,
Go,
number
girls, come
2,
on.
just coming off her legs. 18-year-old. She's another one in the Bulleen team that's starting today after being on the bench last week. So they've made a few changes.
Go, Keilor, let's make this one count!
Furukawa is on the bench this week. She started last game, so we could see her later on in the game. Ingles, that ball is up for grabs. It goes in the back net. But there's a foul call.
What's that for?
Tamsin Smith will be the most disappointed because I believe she's the one that put it in the back net. And Dallost is down holding something. Let's hope she's okay.
She's going down. Just be professional. It's always going to be. Hold ourselves to a higher standard.
Get together.
So, Dallost on her knees at the moment. Looks to be okay. Let's just see what happens in the next minute. So the 25-year-old Melissa Dallost, more than 110 games in this competition. She's just down at the moment, so that's why we've stopped play. Wearing the number 1 in goals for Bulleen Lions. Receiving a bit of a medical attention, and seems like they're not really, the goalkeeper's not warming up, so the goalkeeper that's on the bench for Bulleen isn't warming up, so I think she'll be okay.
Mate, that's never a card. Mate, that's never a card.
So we're seeing a yellow card given here. It's going towards, I believe it's Tamsin Smith. So that's what we get at the end of that. Tamsin Smith with the yellow card, and she's wearing the captain's armband. Mysick, Kane. What can Bulleen do here before the break?
Good. Push him up.
It's got bounce, does take a bounce.
Win!
Holmes going up strongly. Kane now. Saleh passing it. Mitchell applying pressure. Saleh gets it back. 4 minutes of added time here. So there we go. Bit of extra time here for both teams to create something. Ava Brady's works it out to Bunnell. As Johnston does well. Western Australian tapping that one out. And that will be a goal kick.
Let's go, Bulleen!
Nice penetrating delivery there from Maggie Byrne. They just missed it earlier in the half. Yeah, the new recruit for Keilor, Kaylin Carrick, Melbourne City attacker, scoring with a beautiful free kick. And that's why the scoreline is 1-0. Damp conditions out there. It's a bit of a heavy track. So fatigue may be a factor later on in the game. So far the skills have been pristine. Try to feed that one through. Right idea. A little bit too much on that one. I just feel like we're in for an absolute cracker here.
Come on. Hold it up.
Second v12. Team 12th on the table is leading. That's Keilor Park. Smith does well, lane, and they get out of the press. Headed nicely. Kane does well. Things open up here. Over Brady's to Salet. Can't get to her. That goes the way of Bulleen Lions. And they are absolutely steaming here, Keilor Park. So here we go. There's not long left in the first half. Can Bulleen Lions create something here? Bomford standing over this. Shallow entry. And good work there from Johnston. Boots it long and she chases her own ball. Pressure being applied up the pitch. Johnston does super well.
Come on, ref!
It might just go out, it does. Linesman waves the flag and we're in a Commodore. Henderson on this one. Raven back to Byrne. Byrne doesn't take any risk. It's an interesting pass from Henderson. Tried to really twist across her body. Abby Holmes, wow, you don't want to take her on too often. And that's half time. So Keilor Park get the lead here at the break. Caitlin Carrick stunner from a free kick has made it 1-0. But that's the first half here. And it's been entertaining. We'll see you in about 10 to 15 minutes time because we're in for a cracker here. It's the second place Bulleen Lions who are down 1-0 up against Keilor Park, who are 12th on the table, and at the moment they are in front. Have a good half-time break and we will see you shortly. My name's Max Itoglu and we're here for the Senol NPLW Victoria Women's Round 16 match between Keilor Park and Bulleen Lions.
was so funny when you caught the ball.
I got on camera as well.
Yeah. Really? For like, of you?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to see that.
Here we go.
Starting this week, she was on the bench last week as a starter. She is, do you sell it?
That is so funny. What are the chances of that?
Oh no! It was right here, I was like, perfect.
Thank God I didn't hit the camera.
Right?
Thank
Oh,
God
no,
I didn't hit this.
oh no, I definitely would have
Yeah,
stopped that,
so-
surely.
So,
Is this music? Is it?
yeah,
That's right.
well, it should be. So, but it would be on a break or something.
That's pretty funny.
I don't know.
Oh, alright. I'm going to finish highlighting the starting lineups.
Make a call. Hey, am I all, it's half done now, am I all good to just swap the battery out? Alright, thanks. I'll also swap out the SD card as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get that battery ready. Yeah. Yeah, I'll. Alright, I'll need both hands, so I'll just text you when I'm done. Yeah. I'll be 1 second. Alright, so. plug that in. Just be careful with all the cables, I guess. Yeah.
See how, let's see, we'll do a test. Well, we're back here at Keilor Park and we're in for a cracking second half. It's Keilor Park with the early 1-0 lead. Let's see what happens. Here we go. We're underway. And all being played up and down the pitch. This is Mayo Markowski from long range. Puts in a boot and goes out for a goal kick. Hello. Testing the mic. Still booted long.
Here we go. Bulleen play.
Hits the tripod and goes out. It'll be a Bulleen throw in. Comes off Rooney's toes and here they are again. Bulleen.
Good.
Yeah, that was a rough challenge. I tell you what, Mayer's down. That is a bit of a painful blow, and that's a big developing story. But Carrick's going forward now, and she asks for a penalty, but it goes the way of Bulleen. Mayer's still down. This is a major moment in the game. There's plays down left, right, and centre.
Ridiculous, man.
Mayer's down. She's slowly getting up to her feet. So we've got a few plays down at the moment.
Doesn't feel very under control.
That's why she doesn't. They've at least got to be in front. They've got to be aware. Just tell them that.
I'll let you know if he says anything else.
Yeah.
I don't know, they would have messaged me earlier. I don't know.
Okay, so we're going to see the card come out here. Okay. So Caitlin Friend has received a yellow card.
Yeah. Okay, if I get 10, I'll go high. It's got to track.
So here we go. Things just heating up early in this first half. I tell you what, no shortage of incidents.
Ready, D, go D!
So he goes through all players and Slater with the big ball that's bouncing towards goal. And nice work there from Renahan. And it'll be a goal kick. So Bulleen with the goal kick here. Ball almost gets through. With a Commodore dueling there with Yates, and Yates wins the day. Markovsky works it up the line. Almost gets it back. Bruna Commodore on it.
Make it up.
Here's Maya Markovsky. On a left boot, and it's going to miss goal. But good to see Maya Markovsky putting in a few shots. It's exactly what Bulleen need. They need their star goal scorer firing. Here's Bulleen now, trying to work this one through.
Sam.
And that'll be a goal kick. It will be a goal kick. Well defended there from Mia Power.
Better here now, girls. Come on.
Try.
Run away.
I'm going to try this. So you got Abby Holmes running onto this. Slips over. Renahan on the ball now. Layden. Grace Johnston. Maya Markovsky. Here's Kaylee Carrick, the goal scorer. Bruna slipped over and referee blows the whistle. Caitlin Carrick to earn her team a free kick. Well, here's Grace Johnston towards Bruna Commodore and ends up with the hands off Dallas. Johnston working it up towards Abby Holmes. Holmes having a think. Goes through. Jordan on the ball now. She's only got 2 legs to work with. And wow, well here she is. They're working tremendously. Maya Markovsky. Bomford. The Tassie midfielder. She could just go all the way here. Wow, good save from Maggie Byrne. Tricky conditions and slippery down there in both goalkeeper areas. Muddy conditions. Bomford just slips over. She's a bit sore after that one. Fixed it. Well, we understand that we've had a few mic issues throughout this game, but we potentially could be back in connection, in full connection would be the way to describe it. Here's Renahan. So far, Keilor just holding on nicely here, holding on to this 1-0 lead. Here's Maya Markovsky now. 18 goals this season. Equal Golden Boot winner. Equal with Kelly McGrody. And
that's heading into the game. We'll wait to see how things pan out by the end of this match. And I know that Essendon Royals are also playing at the moment. That's the team that Kelly McGrady plays for. And if she scored, well, she'll be taking the lead in the Golden Boot race. So Bulleen can go to the top of the table with a win, but they'll also be needing results to go their way with Essendon Royals. Here's a deflection. Good save there from Dal Austin. Commodore just slightly late to the party and can't knock it back in for goal. Well, thanks to our great cameraman here and the team at Sportscast. We're back on air, which is a great result. And this one flies out the back, right on cue. It's header and header. Abby Holmes in there. Here comes Grace Mitchell. Shouts for a handball, not given. Mitchell heads it. Henderson now. And they're slowly escaping play. Wow. Later went for a slip and slide and things have opened up. Power now. Back to Maggie Byrne. Burns it out. But play continues. Things are hot. Ingles likes to go for a run. Does she continue that run? She doesn't. Abby Holmes. That's a great ball. Here we go. The Japanese star. It's her and three Bulleen Lions defenders, I should say. And they win the day here, the Lions. Pass, and really nice from Tamsin Smith, who is on a yellow card. Mitchell now. Bouncing ball. Shouts for a handball. Lysick, and it goes their way. So Keilor Park winning this one. Plenty of intensity in this game. There's no doubt about that. Penalty, free kick taken. Runa Commodore tries to whack that one in the box. It ends up spraying out to the right. Layden does super well. Plays it up the line. And they'll get a chance to take a breath here. Pass inboard. Tiffany Aliadis has come in. She was a substitute at half time, the number 26 for Bulleen. Here's Maya Markovsky playing a little bit deeper, it seems. And that ball goes the way of Keilor Park. We're going to see a substitute, a couple of subs. So, Ashley Jordan coming off. Cotolino coming on. And Furukawa coming on. And coming off after a pretty strong game is the Tassie midfielder, Bomford. So there we go. A couple of forward options coming on for Bulleen Lions. Played in towards the box, and there's a whistle blown. It will be a Bentley ball. Trigger pulled on that pass. Just came on here for Okawa. The Canadian forward works it up. Ingles there. Now it's Yates' turn. To the captain, Kane. Almost gets it through. She might get another crack here, Kane. Maya Markowski, not enough on that pass. Power working her way up the line. No foul called. Mitchell, she's had a pretty strong game, Mitchell. 26-year-old Kane, straight to bare power. Yates leaves it for Breedys. Here's Yates, tries to get past Smith. Carrick now. That has to be a foul, not given. Play continues. Carrick's absolutely shocked. Maybe got the ball there, the Bulleen player. Carrick now assesses her options, a bit of time and space. That one was an errant boot. Kane applying the pressure. So plane flies over. And we're going to see them fighting for the ball here in the middle of the park. It's worked up towards Abby Holmes. Claudia's there first though. And with mud all over it, Dallas works it out of goals. Carriage. Eliadis passing that one forward. Keilor Park holding on nicely so far. Smith to Mitchell. Bulleen really struggling to find their groove, but this could be the moment. It was put on a platter there for Tiffany Eliadis. She just couldn't header it home, the 30-year-old. Coming off the bench in this second half, and that was a moment she'll be wanting back. Prime opportunity there for Bulleen. They've just lost the 3 games this season, Bulleen. 2 draws. Here's Eliadis. Taps that one down. Tempted flick on. Holmes is just offside. She'll get another chance to make a run. Mitchell. Heavy challenge. And a little bit of medical attention now. This experience of Abby Holmes there. They know how to play this one Keilor Park. And you got Henderson coming in with those two around, plus Carriage. I think we all know what could be going on here, as Mitchell already gets to her feet before receiving any medical attention. Yates with a nice pass. Furukawa, foul called, and there might be a card here. Power getting that one. And giving the ref a thumbs up. Here's Breeder standing over this one. The Canberra A-League player whips it in, back post. No one's there. Mayer goes down alongside Smith. Cotolino now working out on the far side against Mitchell. Does well. Great header there from Ingles away. Pressure applied, but they might get another opportunity here. Ingles and Mayer there battling on beautifully. Shot, and that flies out to the side. It's Kane with the shot. It will be a throw-in. It went that far right. Flew off her shin, I believe. Sarah Kane there, the captain of Bulleen. Scored the last time these teams met. And that game was won by Bulleen Lions. It was a 4-0 win at their home ground at the Veneto Club. That was back in late February. And in that game, Mayer Markovsky scored 2 goals. Renahan works this one back. Myasik. Pass towards Power. 2 Keilor Park players on yellow cards. This will work out. You back Abby Holmes to score these 9 times out of 10. How does she go? She's assessing her options on her left boot. Oh, it just flies to the right of goal. It was curling. And that was almost in there from the English star. But unfortunately just missing. She scored 7 goals this season and almost added an 8th goal there. But it's not to be for the 35-year-old. Ingles will get to this first. And it will go towards Alyssa here. Alyssa Dallost. Bruner's closing in. And that's a pass. It's going to go the way of Bulleen Lions. So we're going to see a break in play because there's a Bulleen player that's down at the moment and looks to be in a bit of distress. So let's hope that she's okay. We will keep you updated there. But at the moment, it's the home side Keilor Park who have got a handy lead here. We'll give you an update as well about what's happening around the grounds because there are a number of other games going on at the moment. So we'll get you that update very soon. So to give you an update around the grounds, obviously Bentley Greens, they beat Burundara last night. That was 1-0 for Bentley Greens. A good win for them. They're bottom on the table, so a nice win for them. Alamein are currently leading Melbourne City 1-0. Avondale are leading Melbourne Victory 2-1. Essendon Royals, who are on top of the table, they are in a 1-1 draw with Spring Hills. And Keilor Park, we know that game. They're playing right now, right in front of us, leading 1-0. And South Melbourne are leading Heidelberg 2-1. We're going to see JG Garron coming on now, the American midfielder. So coming off here is Claudia Myasik. Let's hope that she's okay. It's good to see her walking. But she doesn't look too happy. So 23-year-old coming off there. And we will see JG Garron coming on. So working this one forward. So far, good out of the break here, Bulleen Lions. But this will work out. And Runa Commodori's charging. She's got options to her left, uses that. Too much on that pass, though, and it's actually offside. So Abby Holmes offside. So as it stands, Bulleen Lions are in third position on the table. If they are to get a draw here, they will retain that second position. South Melbourne currently are in that spot, so it's a lot on the line. And if they can win, well, that'll take them to the top spot. So a lot at stake right now for the team in white and maroon pants, shorts, I should say. Here's Breedis, lively, passes it out. A slip there from Furukawa. And Runa Commodori does sensationally. Goes past Yates here. She'll eventually get to it. Starting today, Yates. She was on the bench last game. Runa does superbly there. Sliding in. Renahan on the ball. To Breedis. Breedis now. You can just see how Breedis is so nimble. Here she is. Gets control of the ball. Works it up the line. Furukawa, the Canadian forward, whips the ball in. Henderson works it out. Bulleen pressing here. Coming off the bench, JG Garron. Commodori now. No foul called. Holmes on it. works it back towards Johnston. Bulleen really putting some pressure on here. Things open up, but wow, that ball just gets past the substitute there in JG Garron. And goes out for a throw, and it'll be a Keilor Park ball. Oh, is there one last twist in this game? Henderson on it. Runa Commodore in a race. It's her and Yates. Commodore wins the battle. Here's Power now on a yellow card. She needs to be careful. Be very... Goes out, and that'll be a corner. So that's a big win there for the home team. Beautiful afternoon here in Keilor Park. Conditions have been pristine. The pitch is wet and soggy, but everyone's stayed dry in terms of any rain coming down from above. So that's been positive, and at the moment, it's also looking very positive for the home team. 1-0 lead, and they've got a cross here ahead of them. Liam Drury, he was away last week, wasn't there for their 3-0 loss to Alamein, and he's back in business here today. And they're playing pretty well. That ball flies past Leyden. And here's Furukawa. Tries to get a free kick, doesn't. Mitchell now. Furukawa's not happy, you can see it. She's pretty determined to win this ball back. Mitchell does well. They get this one through. Carriage now. Over the top. Oh, just a little bit too much on it. And she's spewing because she could have found Holmes there, and that would have pretty much just sewn up a 2-0 scoreline. Well, here's a change, and we're going to see one twin come off for the other. So, Sarah Mitchell coming on, and coming off is Grace Mitchell, the two sisters there, combining beautifully. Both came over to Keilor Park through the mid-season transfer window. And I believe that they've both played their football together ever since the start, really. So, it's great to see them adding another chapter to their careers here at Keilor Park. They have played at Bristol City previously. Holmes working a little bit deeper. She might be playing that deeper role now as a defender. Mitchell works it back. Johnston goes out. A few passionate Keilor Park supporters saying that play should stop because there's two balls on the pitch. It continues for the time being. Carriage works this one up the line. And play might stop now because there's two balls that have almost collided into each other on the pitch. So you got Sarah Mitchell playing up front, and Runa Commodore, and Liam Drew has pulled off his signature move of getting Abby Ames to play in the last line as a centre back. And at the moment we're down in play because Maggie Byrne is just cramping, and Mia Power's just gone over to provide a bit of stretching for her. Beautiful afternoon, not a breath of wind. So everyone's pretty happy here, except potentially a couple of Bulleen representatives who hoping to get a result here. Down 1-0 at the moment. We'll keep you updated around the grounds. Obviously, we know how good our competition is. The Senol NPLW Victoria W competition. Plenty at stake. Play about to get back underway here. But just around the grounds, Alamein leading Melbourne City 2-0. Essendon Royals have scored, so now they're leading Spring Hills 2-1. So Essendon Royals are firming that top spot on the table at the moment as things stand. Yates playing this one up the pitch. Carriage has just been nothing short of really good for Keilor Park. What a mid-season transfer she has been. Just come off a season with Melbourne City in the A-League Women's, and we know what happened with Melbourne City, going all the way and winning the A-League Women's competition, beating Wellington Phoenix, and she's just come straight out of that to Keilor Park, and it's just a brilliant experience to have for Liam Drury's side. Here's Yates passing this one out to the left side of the pitch. Substitute JG Garron. The American works it out. Ball over the top. Maya Markovski's had a pretty quiet game so far. 18 goals this season. Can she add another one to her name? She does well there. That could be a corner. Stays in, and Maggie Byrne will get the ball. So things just not going Bulleen's way. Things starting to get a bit darker here. Lights coming into effect. Mitchell and Yates going at it. Yates with the throw in now. So, if you missed it earlier, Bulleen Lions undefeated in their last 6 games. They've had 2 draws and 4 wins. At the moment, it looks like that might come to an end, that 6-game undefeated run. They're second on the table coming into this game, but things could change. Physicality up, and here's Runa Commodore getting out into some space. She's got Johnston ahead of her. Just can't link up with her, and now Kane's coming the other way. Henderson cops one from behind. A shot from long range. No foul called, and it's going to be a goal kick here for Keilor Park. Big result here if they're able to hold on, Keilor Park. Looking at picking up their 4th win of the season. They've really struggled here to find any sort of momentum, Bulleen Lions. For Okawa, the Canadian, just too much on that one. Ingles. Sarah's been running non-stop since coming on. That's a heavy challenge from behind. Henderson cops the free kick. Maya Markovski takes it quickly. Once played up. Heavy challenge there from Carriage. And it's going to be a foul. It was a heavy challenge from Carriage. Living on the edge here, a couple of the Keilor Park players in purple.
Get out. Yeah, be aware. I don't think it will. Be aware, though.
There's plenty going on in this game, it's fair to say. Ava smashes it in towards the wall. Power now. And they do so well there. Tell you what, there's a lot of intensity in this game. Drury's going off his head, directing his troops. Yates has to work this back. Ball in from Renan. Holmes drops into defence and headers that one first time. Then Smith headers it. Smith boots it sky high. Closing moments here. Keilor Park hanging on. Mitchell does well. Yates not happy. Here's Furukawa. Loses it. Ingles does well. That's going to be it's going to be a goal kick. Hope you're enjoying this one wherever you're tuning in. Closing stages.
Keep it calm, relax.
Keilor Park, they've lost 3 of their last 4. This will be a massive win for them. A win for Keilor Park would put them equal on 16 points with Preston Lions. It'll help them just stay in touch with the middle part of the table and perhaps make a late charge for finals. So this is a massive game for them, especially on their home turf. Really wanting to get a result here, and then they can move on and focus on Avondale, who they take on next Saturday. Commodore's closing down, and it's turned over. Carriage wins it, looks to work it in, looking for an option there. Henderson's in the box, does well. It's foul called though. Approaching 90 minutes here. Are we in for one last big blow? Yates tried to play a big pass, isn't able to. Mayer's had a pretty quiet game for her standards. And Mitchell goes down and wins her team a foul. Looks like we could be on for 6 minutes of extra time here. Commodore's done well. She's been rock solid today. Almost scored as well in the first half. Ingles, she's got a bit of time here. Just boots it into some space. Bunnell to Cotolino. Here's Cotolino. Can she create something magical? Being defended there by Johnston, the Perth Glory star. And Henderson joins in the party. I tell you what, there's nothing short of passion here from some of these new recruits from Keilor Park. It was Preston Lions' former captain, Georgia Henderson there, who did the final piece of defensive work for Keilor Park, and the passion's on show and the intensity, which is great to see. Keilor Park really looking like a dark horse in the final part of this NPLW season in Victoria. They could be on for something special. They're not looking like a team that's 12th on the ladder and suffered 8 losses already this season. So we're not far away from 90 minutes and seeing the added time.
Keep working it. Keep working it back, girls. Keep working it back. Keep putting it back there. Come on.
Throw in from Johnston. And here we go. 6 more minutes. Sign goes up.
Well done, Keilor. Go on. Keep.
Heavy challenge here, going the way of Bulleen Lions. I'll have to take this all the way from their defensive part of the pitch. Ingles coming in for the intercept. Monahan passes it out. That's a beautiful through ball. It does get through. Cotolino in towards the penalty area. No one's there though. And that's a shot from long range. Flies over the top. JG Garren went for the absolute all-timer and it's not to be. So that time is certainly becoming a factor now. Here's Kane. Plays it up, power there, and works it out. It'll be a throw in here for Bulleen. 6 minutes of out of time. Got about 4 minutes left. Kane. Maya Markovsky. Well defended from Runa Commodori. Maya Markovsky gets it back, puts in a shot. Block there from Commodori. Carriage the goal scorer now. Eliadis. Dribbling through. Goes for a late pass. A shot. There's a foul called there on Eliadis. Abby Holmes is fuming about it. So here's an opportunity for Bulleen. So it looks like Maya Markovsky will take this one, standing over it. So Maya Markovsky to try and get the equaliser. But Maggie Byrne, safe as houses, and Keilor Park survive. Less than 3 minutes left now. Can they hold on, Keilor Park? Sarah Mitchell's been immense since coming on. Renahan to Kane. It's just not working today. Can they pull off something last minute? Ingles, she's been immense. Maya Markowski is going for it. A bit of frustration coming out. And Keilor Park win a free kick. Long ball from Layden. Huge moments here. Smith's got a bit of time. Works it up the line, and that's going to go out. It'll be a Keilor Park ball. So Keilor Park hanging on at the moment. Looking like getting their 4th win of the season. It'll put them equal on 16 points with Preston Lions. Bulleen Lions, their 6-game undefeated run could be coming to an end. Ingles cops a tough blow there. She's down at the moment. She seems a bit sore, holding the ribs. Maybe a minute left. 2 if you're lucky. Not long at all. Amelia Ingles down at the moment. Copped a heavy blow, heavy landing to the ground. The 19-year-old centre-back, one of the stars of the NPLW competition. She's had a superb game, having to defend the likes of Maya Markowski, equal leading Golden Boot winner. She's going to come to the sideline, so there'll be a player short. She will come on very soon. Layden up the line. So players are going to set up here, and they'll have their last final go here. Bulleen Lions, not long left at all. They're going to have to be very clinical here. Less than a minute to go. They'll have to move it quick. Can they create something magical? Ingles and Runa Commodore, whose ball's this? Goes the way of Bulleen. The celebrations will be big. This is a massive result for Keilor Park. They'll have to go forward. They can't really go back here. Bulleen. A slip over. Henderson puts a boot in. Carriage, the goal scorer, headers it. Johnston boots it sky high. JG Garron under this. Trying to get it to go forward. Runa. Mitchell running on. Could this be the moment? Runa does well. Bulleen Lions on a 6-game undefeated run. 2 draws and 4 wins in that time. But that streak could be coming to an end. One last final chance perhaps. Here we go. That'll be a yellow card. Maya Markowski just threw it directly into Sarah Mitchell, who's been so good since coming on. Sarah Mitchell off the bench. She's been superb. And that was a little bit undisciplined, I must say. And this could be the final moment here. Carriage. And there we have it. It's full time here at Keilor Park. Have won. And they are up and about. They bring to end a 6-game undefeated run from Bulleen Lions. And they get the 3 points, which now puts them equal with Preston Lions on 16. It's their 4th win of the season here for Keilor Park. And they stay in touch with the little middle part of the table. And Liam Drury, the coach, will be happy as ever. It's a disappointing result for Bulleen Lions. It's their 4th loss of the season. So after a 3-3 draw with Avondale last week, they cop a 1-0 loss here at Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. And it was a stunning goal from Caitlin Carrick in the first half. The Keilor Park number 11, just coming off a season with Melbourne City in the A-League. And she put in a beautiful shot, just got past Alyssa Delost, and that was the difference in the end. So a first half goal, and they get their 4th win of the season here at Keilor Park. Pretty different to the 4-0 loss they copped against Bulleen Lions the last time they met back in Feb. Oh, there we have it. They're pretty happy, Keilor Park. And that's just about it here from Keilor Park Recreation Reserve. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. My name's Max Toglu, your commentator for this afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed the game. Thanks for tuning in here for the Senol NPL Victoria Women's Round 16 match. You're watching and listening here on NPL Victoria YouTube. I hope you've enjoyed the game, and we will see you next time.
It must have been the indoor. It was. When it was working, yeah. So do I. And then, but they wouldn't have, because you're right next to me, they wouldn't, like, we'd be able to realize, but they wouldn't be able to realize. So then I was like,